Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Moore here. I'm going to explain to you today how to complete this new extra credit assignment for Chapter 4. You're going to have some time to complete this, so pay attention to Google Classroom for the due date. All right, so it's called Creating a Line Design. On this page, you're going to see your directions. So it says to connect each pair of equivalent expressions with a straight line segment, describe the finished design. So the video that I'm recording now is going to end up here when you get a copy of these slides. So step one, right? Step one says to connect each pair of equivalent expressions with a straight line segment. So I will tell you that if it is on this side, its matching equivalent expression is going to be on this side. So all of your items here are going to match with the items on this side. And all of your items on these ones are going to match with something on this side. So you are not going to be matching anything in this section to this section or here to here. They just match at the bottom. They just match at the top. So that should make it a little easier for you. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to show you the next slide. So once you complete this, you will go to this slide and you're going to describe the finished design. So in your own words, you'll click here. It says enter a response here. You can erase this, start your own response describing to me what that finished design looks like. Now remember, you can only combine like terms. So for example, right here, if I were to zoom in, right? If I were to zoom in, 5a plus 12, I can't simplify that anymore. So that means that's an answer, right? I can't do anything to that. So that means something over, something over on this side is going to simplify to 5a plus 12. All right, something somewhere is going to give me 5a plus 12. So let's actually look over here at this one. 2a plus 2 times the quantity a plus 6 plus 3a. So I can multiply everything inside the parentheses by 2, giving me 2a plus 12, right? Plus, I can't forget about that 3a. Don't mind my writing. I'm not very good at this writing with a mouse thing. So these are like terms. I can combine these further. I can't do anything with the 12. There is no a here. So 2a plus 3a, it's all addition, so I can move this around, right? I could move this 3a in front of the 12. So what is 2a plus 3a? Well, that gives me 5a. Ooh, sorry about that one. Plus, all right, you got 12 here. You can't go any further. Well, what a weird coincidence. That's the one that we were just talking about, right? That's what we were just talking about. So I'm going to actually zoom this back out. All right, and erase that work. So I saw that this expression up here is simplified to 5a plus 12. Well, weird. We were just talking about 5a plus 12. So I don't want you to draw freehanded like I just did because that's messy. But right here on Google Slides, there's this line option. So you can just get a line, right? And I'm going to put it actually at the end of this line here. Whoops. I'm going to, hit line. I'm going to place it here, and I'm going to drag it to the one I would like it to match to, and that would be right here, 5a plus 12. All right, you can change the weight of it, how thick it is. You could change the color if you want. That's up to you. You can do each one a different color so I can maybe find it a little easier. All right, you're going to do that for each one. So there's 10 problems up here because there's 10 on this side that match to one on this, and there's 10 down here that match on each side. So once you finish that, you enter your response. What does that finished design look like in your own words? And then your last step, if you would like to, you can use the tools of Google Slides to add to your final product. Be creative, right? There's this shapes option here. If I want to go ahead and throw a smiley face in the middle of it, or whatever it looks like, if I want to adjust it, and I can change the colors of that. All right, be creative with whatever it is you would like to do, because if you go to the very last slide, here's your rubric. So I am going to complete this slide. Now you're going to want to look at this slide to figure out how are your points earned, but you're not going to be filling anything out here. That's going to be my job. So you're going to get 5 points just for effort and completion. So just for attempting this, right? And just for putting in effort. So you're not guessing. This does not mean just guessing. It doesn't mean, all right, you came on here, you spent 3 minutes just dragging a bunch of lines and just so you can get points. It's not going to work that way. All right. It looks like you actually put some effort in. That's going to be 5 points for you. Then accuracy, you can earn a point for each correct answer. So there are 20 problems. So that's 20 possible points. All right. Your description. All right. Did you give a reasonable and detailed description of the finished design? You didn't just say it looks like a bunch of lines on a slide. Woohoo. You're not going to get points for that. All right. Nice try. And last but not least, you're going to earn 5 points for adding to your final design. Whatever it is you do to get creative, you're going to get 5 extra points for that. So you can earn up to 35 extra points, extra credit. All right, for this marking period just by doing this chapter 4 extra credit activity. All right, so make sure, give it your best effort. You're writing things down when you are simplifying expressions, taking your time, right? This is a review of lessons 4.1 and 4.2. So if you need extra help, you can go back and look at the work from those assignments. All right,